This is a very important topic today because we are thinking about improving or the quality of life to creating freedom for us to have a better quality time with the people we love, to have the freedom to make the choices that we prefer, to have balance in life, to create our own lifestyle, to live our passion and our dreams. And we understand that holistic wealth is necessary for doing that. I mean, the basic concept of wealth is that one that give us enough shelter, food, water, health, safety, air, so that we can live a healthy life. And when we can provide that to the people we care for, then we feel satisfied. But holistic wealth goes beyond that. And here there is a necessary conversation. Why I'm sharing this with you? Because today we have the experience of accelerated change and transition and uncertainty coming in the future. And it is necessary to be grounded. And to be grounded means starting by the fundamental needs of our life. How can we make decisions that are important for our life? But that doesn't limit to money, property, and economic wealth. Yet, the alignment of your wealth generation to your values may also bring some people to conflicts. There are some limiting beliefs considering that money isn't good for people, or that working for the purpose of having freedom and enough wealth to having freedom is not something healthy for humanity. And actually, it is on the contrary. When you are able to fulfill and achieve your full potential and generate holistic wealth in your life, the freedom, the grounding, the achievement that will come to your life because of your actions will actually create the fundaments, everything you need for you to live a fulfilling and happy life of self-realization aligned to your purpose. Um, to overcome the limiting beliefs in relation to wealth is very important. We need to have a change of perspective from both sides, those that are really dedicated to capitalist, materialist perception of wealth and life, which is one path that has been taken, and the other extreme that are focusing mostly on enjoying life and the present moment without much concern about where this wealth comes from. And to bring both extremes together, the model of holistic wealth with 9 streams of wealth give us also a story that we need to understand. And I will share that story with you in a minute. Imagine yourself far back in time in a forest and having to deal with survival needs. There are beasts around, you need to find water, shelter, a way to recognize what is healthy to eat and what not. And you go for securing the most important things for you, knowing where there is water, where you can find food, what is the safe shelter, do you need to move all the time, or can you settle in a special area in the forest so that it's safe for you. Um, but once you have done this, the next level of your development in that place that doesn't feel safe is to learn how to use tools and use your creativity to improve, enhance the quality of life that you have, to make your labor more easy, your hunting more easy, your ability to farm the land more easy. So imitating nature serves the purpose. Yet, if you cannot connect to the emotions, the feelings, the intuition in the place, your instinct will not be awakened. These three basic steps are very important, as important in ancient times, also important today. Now, when our human civilization passed from survival to settling down and agriculture, the value of the land was so important because the land, if we can secure the land and protect the land, we can have food and water. This was a tremendous change, and therefore cities and settlements were appearing everywhere once the knowledge of agriculture was developing in ancient times. But in a certain moment, the land became property of somebody else, and the jobs that the landlords or the cities will provide replace the ownership of the land with a wages, a salary that give you coins, money to purchase whatever thing you need. The concept was interesting. It gave people freedom to carry a coin instead of carrying products like vegetables or wood or stones from one place to the other one for trading. That make it possible for many people to travel further ways. In ancient times, to carry jewels, gems, diamonds, gold, silver was easier way to travel and have a mean of trading, but certainly a very dangerous one because travelers will need to bring it through places where bandits and people was waiting for them, knowing that if you travel you need to eat, you need to drink, and then certainly you need to bring something that is used for trading. So to carry goods is not always easy, but to carry skills and knowledge is a lot more easy. Certainly for travelers today, for people that carry a nomadic lifestyle, that didn't change at all. We work digitally, we carry goods, we bring import-export goods, or we carry knowledge and skills and tools. Either way, today we're still looking for easier ways to travel, to move ourselves, to achieve freedom, and at the same time pay for our basic needs, or for our freedom, or for the choices we want, the quality of life we want, the quality of time we want. So it is not possible to carry soil in a wagon and cultivate the wagon, in the wagon, crops for us to eat so that we can be self-independent, self-sufficient while moving abroad. So the choice is between settling down in a self-sufficient ecosystem that is stable or traveling with the means for moving. Today, with the changes we have in climate, in weather, with the uncertainties we have in relation to resources and peace, it is never easy to predict what the future will be and how can you ensure resources for the future. In this case, and in these times, holistic wealth that sees more streams of wealth than the tangible streams of wealth, like property of the land, food, jewels, gold, silver. You can see also wealth in creativity. You can see wealth in your ability to create solutions or design solutions. You can see wealth in your ability to have a vision and conduct a path of purpose. You can see wealth in your ability to acquire knowledge, to research, to understand nature principles. You can see wealth in your ability to co-create, to use male-female principles in your life. You can see wealth in your ability to communicate value, to connect with others, to create resilience, community, to network, to be able to sell. You have wealth also in your ability to live your purpose, create a culture that has value, an identity, to create balance in your life, health in your life. You can see also wealth in the way to generate data and information and manage your emotions, your perception, your collaboration through empathy. There are so many streams of wealth, I'm just mentioning a few of them. And holistic wealth means your ability to develop yourself in all of these streams of wealth so that with them you can achieve more power for trading, for exchange, for producing services, for generating value, for providing value, and having a better life. So, in this case, the wealth we're talking about should serve the purpose of having a better life, a community, caring for life, caring for well being, welfare. This is a new approach for entrepreneurship, for investment, for capitalism. When we're thinking that we can capitalize the nine streams of wealth or the 729 extremes of wealth, when we can recombine them to create businesses, innovation, and activities that generate value for others, when we can integrate this holistic wealth approach, then we can also recognize the value that every person carries for the business. If you want to learn more about this, I'm very happy to share with you a workbook that will help you understand by yourself these nine streams of value and how to unleash your potential and create wealth in a holistic approach. Now, what I would like to invite you also is to register in an e-learning program in which I am talking about these nine holistic streams of wealth. To have balance in life is so important, and mostly to carry balance in the process of wealth generation. Some weeks ago, I was sharing with you a challenge of 12 days in which you can learn to use the golden triangle of entrepreneurship so that you can administrate and manage strategically your business and your own personal resources, your mindset, your skills, your decision making for generation of a life that is giving you freedom and well-being. So when we use this triangle, we have three main aspects that need to be in balance. The one of our vision and purpose, in which we follow bliss and passion and enjoying, fulfilling, projects, and also our ability to generate money, assets, property, and holistic wealth, and our ability to follow our own heart, our own identity, to create a purpose-driven culture that is balanced to our values. When you have these three aspects in balance, then it's a lot more easy for you to make decisions in life if you use this triangle as a reference. Now, there are all the triangles in our system, our tool that you can learn how to use. I have been explaining that in this 12 days challenge and in the e-learning programs. When you want to learn about this, I'm very happy to initiate you in the journey. You can contact me and I will introduce you with a free coaching session and a workbook so that you can follow up this structured tool and start learning by yourself. Now, why is this so important? You can see an image with this triangle right now in the video. Why is this so important? Why we need to really keep balance in life? Because 1 degree difference in our direction, in our journey at the beginning doesn't mean much. But when you carry an imbalance, development of your wealth or your life in some kilometers, in some hundreds or thousands of days, your life will be end up somewhere else that you probably didn't prefer. So if you want to see in your vision board where you want to be in 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, what kind of life you like to have, how your values are being expressed in that lifestyle, then you need to be precise and specific on how is the balance that you need to carry. And this is why we use the golden triangle of entrepreneurship. In a certain moment in your life, you realize that um, despite all the knowledge, skills, and abilities you have, you need a coin for trading. That means that you need to be able to monetize your resources in such a way that you can move forward in decisions in your life. Um, and here there is a very important lesson that I wish everybody and all my students, coaches, and everybody in my community and network to remember. And it is the importance of quantifying your resources, your assets, and having an accounting, a proper accounting of what you do in daily life, the decisions you make every week, every 3 weeks, every 27 days, and have them registered in a table that with data that you can analyze from time to time to improve your choices. Uh, Most of the decisions that we humans take in business, in politics, in community, in family are not only driven by our knowledge and our values and our lifestyle or our beliefs or our policies, but mostly by the emotions and the feelings that we have in every moment. And this is very clear, for example, for compulsive buyers or for people that have an emotional need to compensate something. I will do purchase or engage in commitments or feel fascinated by a topic but doesn't have the time to commit on it, yet have an investment done. Um, so there is a very nice workshop I provide on quantifying the value of your assets using the golden triangle of entrepreneurship, this holistic, 9 holistic streams of wealth analysis, so that you can see in which direction you are going with the management of your wealth. What are the assets that you create, the resources that you use, how you're spending them, and according to that data, we can see the direction you are developing yourself and how good are you administrating your wealth. So, and this point of quantifying implies that you need to come to a honesty point about your wealth, what you generate, what's the value, what you do, what kind of streams of wealth income are coming in, and what are your expenses, which are your assets, your liabilities, and therefore having some financial knowledge, understanding of how your life, your business is being managed. So I really wish very much that everybody will be able to do that financial analysis for the 9 holistic streams of wealth and therefore be able to do a better management of the full potential, the full resources. I think this is extremely important and I would like to help you with that. Again, you just need to contact me. I'm happy to provide to you a free coaching session and give you a workbook to initiate yourself into the journey. So I'm looking forward to hear from you and to invite you into this community of purpose-driven entrepreneurs that are looking for a holistic development of their lives and creating a purpose-driven lifestyle.